So this is it, the last review of the year. Bittersweet. We'll talk about it. We'll get through it. Let's go. And just like that, what a season that started off with so much promise comes to an end, and that's it. And this is the last time we'll see the Pies play. Um, fuck. It sucks to finish the season this way, but like I said in that previous video that I made on Sunday, I think it is what it is, and these things happen. Shit happens, and we go out with one more game to go against Melbourne, who we've beaten the last two times, who are coming off a pretty shit season themselves as well, but a good win. We're both coming off pretty good wins, so it's going to be I think it's going to be closer than most people think. I think this is a bit of a coin flip game. Now, obviously, the Pies still mathematically a chance to make it. We're not going to talk about that, right? We're not beating. We need a combined 200 points. Not going to happen. We're not going to talk about that. What we're going to talk about is what Collingwood are we going to see? So obviously this goes up the day before the teams get announced and the day before we sort of hear any rumblings of who's playing and whatnot. And this game can go one of two ways for the Pies. It can be throw the game plan out, balls to the wall, and just attack. You know, let's just say we need to win by 100 points. Show me a full attacking style of football that we haven't played. Show me carefree football. Give me a shootout, right, between us. Give me caution to the win. Too many times this year we've sat back a little bit, let other teams attack, get a couple of goals down, and then hit them hard, and then stop in the last quarter. We didn't against Brisbane. Against Brisbane, we got a little bit of our run and carry DNA back and goal scoring DNA back, and that was very good to see. That was exciting. A little bit too little, too late, but we got some of our DNA back. Now, the other way that this game can go is, does Craig McRae and the coaching staff say, okay, there's no hope of making finals, obviously. Do we rest these players for 2025 and give one more game to Finn, TJ, Dematea debut? I'm not saying all these guys at the same time, but like, does Reef get a go? Does Jory Richards get a go? Does Lockie Sullivan get another go? Are we going to see a little bit more of a younger Collingwood side and what they can do against a good side like Melbourne, albeit, without Oliver and Petrarca, obviously, but Viney played really well, Alex Neil-Bullen, Pickett, Gawn, they've still got a really good side, and they're going to want to finish their season off with a win. So do we play the kids? Because all the Collingwood supporters, whenever you hear them this week, they're saying, play the kids, there's nothing to play for, I want to play all the kids. And I understand where they're coming from. They want to see what the future looks like, and I get that. I really do. But me personally, I don't want to throw this game just by playing the kids. I don't need to see the kids play. I know that sounds a little bit stupid, but I want to go out there and win. I want to finish the season off with a win. Why would you go into 2025 with a loss just because you want to see 6 kids have a go instead of trying to beat Melbourne, who, there's just so much bad blood between our two clubs and fans and supporters and stuff like that. Why would you not want to put your best team on the park, go out and win? And that's exactly what I think the coach and all the staff are going to want to do, and selection should back that up. There might be 1 or 2 changes, there might be a couple of changes, but I don't think we're going to see, 3, 4 or 5 kids get a go just because. I dare say maybe we see Finn after a couple of good weeks in the VFL. Maybe he comes through, and we do give someone like, I don't know, Steele or I don't think we rest Pendles, but maybe Steele gets a little bit of a rest or something like that. Maybe 1 or 2, but yeah, I don't think we see a whole raft of changes because we're going to want to beat Melbourne and get that form that we just had against Brisbane and take it into 2025 and take it into the preseason, because it's going to be a long fucking preseason. Let me tell you, you don't want to go into the final series and next year with a loss as the last thing you do for 2024. You're going to want to win, and I don't think bringing kids is going to help that cause at all. Regarding the game itself, it's a Friday night. The weather's going to be okay. It's a Melbourne home game, so, you know, get there, get early, try and pack it out. We know that Melbourne aren't going to bring any supporters like they usually do for home games, especially this year. So we're gonna want to pack it out. I dare say there's gonna be probably be about 45 to 55,000 supporters there. And it's actually going to be a really, really good game. And like I said, I do think it's going to be a shootout. We're not going to see really big scores, but I think this is the game where you keep your main team and you just try out a couple of things against really good opposition. And I think the same thing for Melbourne. They're going to want to come out and just absolutely give it to our lives. Like, they've had a crap season, they've had a shit season, injuries and whatever it may be. There's a bit of unrest at the club, so like they're gonna have a whole week of unrest where, Gorn and Viney just re-signed, but Petrarca. There's all these rumors about Petrarca, and we'll make a little video about it a little bit later. But there's all these sort of Petrarca things, and there's infighting at the club, and the president saying this and this and this and this. And they're not just going to roll over. And especially it had to be against Collingwood because everyone's like, if Petrarca leaves, he's going to go to Collingwood, blah, 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 blah. So, of course, there's going to just be more fire in their bellies to come out and give us a hiding. And that's what they're going to want to do to us. But I think we'll be able to hold up. I think we'll be able to beat them. I wish it's by 150 points. I think it's going to be more like 24, 25 points. But the one thing I just want to see from this game, from Collingwood, is a bit more fun and a bit more flair in the game plan. It doesn't have to be so stagnant and so disciplined. And yes, that works for us most of the time, and I understand that. And it won us a premiership. But this season, I feel like it went a little bit backwards, and that's personnel, and we'll talk a little bit about that when we review the whole season. But I just want to see just the shackles released a bit. Give me IQ on the wing the whole game, pushing up half forward into the forward line like he has been these last couple of weeks. Fuck, give me Darcy Moore in the forward line just for a quarter if we have to. Give me something that just shows a bit of fun, shows a bit of flair. Obviously, Darcy Moore into the forward line is a huge thing. It won't happen. But like, I just want to see the shackles the shackles unleashed a little bit more, and just the excitement. I want that excitement back, and we got that last week against Brisbane a little bit, but I want to see more of it against Melbourne. And I don't know why. I just don't like this club, and I really, really just want to go out there and smash them. But anyway, guys, this has just been my match preview, the final preview for 2024. It's just really sad, man. The final preview of 2024. I remember the first preview that we did against the Giants, opening round, and now we're here. This year's gone by so quickly. Couldn't have done it without any of your support. You've all been absolutely incredible, and I love you all to bits. But that's it. No more previews for 2024. No finals, no previews. It's going to be weird. September's going to be absolutely weird. God damn, I haven't processed. I haven't fully processed it yet. I know I put that video up on Sunday, but I haven't fully processed it yet. I will after this game. It's going to be an empty feeling, but fan cams will be around. Swoop and Around will be around after the game. There'll be another review coming out and everything in between. It's going to be a long off season, so get ready for lots of content. But I have finally released these hoodies. When you're watching this video, the hoodies will have been released. These are the grey ones. The black ones look like this. Swoop logo, you've got embroidered here on the back. You've got the Swoop, the Swoop bird. I was going to say it's the magpie, and then on the back you've got another screen printed Swoop logo. These are so warm. You can't really see, but it's those hoodies that like. They're not just thin hoodies, they're really, you'll probably see, they're really thick. They run a little bit larger than usual. This is a small, and I'm still sort of swimming in it. But it fits really nicely, and it's got like, the material inside just keeps you like super warm. I wore this to the footy last week, and I loved every bit of it. The link is down below. There's only a limited run. There's only 100 of them. So these are they won't be done again in this style anyway. So these are limited edition. which is really, really fun. And just to say, thank you for your support and stuff like that. Link is down below if you want to buy them. Free delivery. And if you're in the area, I'll hand deliver them as well. But until then, like, comment, subscribe, tell your family, tell your friends, tell your pets, and until next time, double shackers. I'll swoop you later.